Same JD&L back in Madison Square Garden as we get ready for the 7th game between these two teams. And tonight's goalie matchups are brought to you by Cannon Business Solutions. And there is young Marc-Andre Fleury in goal against the Rangers, 1-3 this season. Save percentage at .872. And he was in for all 7 goals on Saturday. Henrik Lundqvist, he is now number 2 in the league in save percentage and number 3 in the league in goals against average. Just having a fabulous season.
Well, he wasn't very happy with the result of the overtime loss against the Flyers. That's the type of attitude he has. He is a competitive individual.
Referees are Brian Pochmara and Rob Schick, and that is the veteran Rob Schick.
For Pochmara, who's out of Detroit, this may be his first NHL game.
Tonight's New York Rangers high-definition broadcast presented by Panasonic, Ideas for Life. And we're underway. And the Rangers have Peter Sikora, Martin Ruchinski, and Steve Ruchin. On defense, Fedor Tutin and Darius Kasparaitis. Colby Armstrong, number 20. Mark Recchi moved to center, number 8, moving in with a puck, going deep. And Konstantin Koltsov hit by another Russian. Koltsov around, swept it right through the crease.
Koltsov took the hit pretty good.
Yeah.
Recchi throws a hit. That gets players in games when you throw a hit or get hit.
I shouldn't call Kasparaitis Russian. He's Lithuanian. Sharp angle shot by Sikora is a save made by Fleury. Part of the reasoning for the move of Sikora away from center, where he played the last few games, to the wing is because Tom Rennie feels he'd rather have Peter Sikora shooting the puck rather than dishing it off.
Coming off to win and thinking more about offense. There's a hit. First big hit of the game. Kasparaitis in the game early. Beautiful, solid shoulder to the chest hit on Koltsov, who actually took the hit pretty darn good.
Straka on the left. Nylander took the face-off, and Jágr with Malik and Roosevelt. Roosevelt, former Pittsburgh Penguin. Eric Boganicki goes in deep with a puck, then swept away. Roosevelt chases it down. Sergei Gonchar, number 55, pinched in. Gonchar is paired with Corey Cross, who played briefly with the New York Rangers a couple of years ago.
26 games worth.
Dumped in by Roosevelt. Straka goes to get it. Cross is there. Jágr is in as well. And the puck moved around. Guillaume Lefebvre, number 11, chipped it clear. And a long pass to Straka. Dropped it back for Jágr. Jágr twirling with it. Sends it deep.
There's a fresh Crosby on the ice. He's fresh just off the bench, where Straka and Jágr are still out there.
Jason Ward leaves it for Straka. Now Strudwick gets it back to Straka. Strudwick with room on the shot. Tip just wide. Good tip in front by Jason Ward. And that shot by Tom Poti blocked, and here comes Sidney Crosby. Sorovi on the left. The right side is Yanni Rita. Rita goes in with a shot. Save made. Puck still loose. And the whistle blew. It was covered briefly, and the whistle stopped play.
Rita was traded from Edmonton along with Corey Cross, and the first game he played with Pittsburgh was here last Saturday, and he played left wing. He's on the right side now as we look at the Panasonic digital replay, and there's Crosby, draws 2 people to himself, gives the puck to Rita, who had the shot. The Panasonic digital replay, Ideas for Life, another look at it. And it's interesting too, Jason Ward's first shift was against Crosby. So that's an interesting look. Crosby now goes to the bench as they make a change.
Bring
Malone's on.
Malone with Leclerc and Ouellette. Rangers have Marcel Hossa with Jason Ward and Peter Pruka. Hossa gave it away. Now it's Ouellette for Malone. Penalty upcoming.
Hossa gave the puck away, and then when he had to do something defensively, he put his stick into the midsection. So the Malone line draw themselves the first power play of the game. Hossa knew it. He instinctively put the puck, or the stick, pardon me, into the midsection, and then he let go of the stick with one hand. See, now watch him go. Oh, I didn't do it. But he'd already done it.
Yep.
And the referee saw it, calls made.
And this is one part of the game that the Penguins have done well in, is on the power play.
Well, the season series, they're 6 for 30 against the Rangers. That's 20%, which is pretty good. Crosby has 3 of those.
Over the last 9 games, 11 for 50, which is 22%. They've scored power play goals in 7 of their last 9. Hossa for hooking at .239. Ouellette, Rita, and Crosby up front. Gonchar and Recchi play the points. It's 4 forwards, 1 defenseman. Good job by Dominic Moore forcing the puck out of the zone. Moore and Ortmeyer, Malik and Roosevelt, the Rangers penalty killers. All the way around the boards. Malik plays it back the other way. Recchi steps up. Ouellette tips it, keeps it going. Ouellette, a dangerous man on the power play for Pittsburgh. Roosevelt moves it. Moore clears it.
Ouellette has 10 power play goals, so does Crosby. Recchi 7, but Ouellette's been stuck on that 10 for a few games now.
Gonchar carrying, lead to John LeClaire. LeClaire on with Colby Armstrong. And Crosby stays on. Here's Recchi to Gonchar to Crosby. And that went off a skate. Recchi back to Gonchar, now to Crosby. Tries again, off a skate again. That time it was Strudwick's skate. Strudwick and Pody with Niemanen and Ward, and they get it out of the zone.
That was all Jason Ward. Made a good play on Recchi.
Crosby intercepted by Ruchin. Ruchin on a breakaway. Ruchin on Fleury. Ruchin scores! A shorthanded goal for Steve Ruchin, and the Rangers lead 1-0. Second shorthanded goal of the season for the Rangers.
What a play. Jason Ward has the other one. Recchi's on the puck. They gain the zone, and then Crosby turns it over as he's pressured. Turnover right along the blue line. Recchi had been out a long time. He had no gas left in his tank. Couldn't catch Ruchin, who just took off. And man, did he take off. And then what a move on Fleury to score the goal. Fantastic move to go around him. And it's 1-0 Rangers. Ruchin, he had speed going. He's had a nagging leg injury all season. But he was on the ice, he was fresh, and he just took off. Crosby turned the puck over.
First goal, first point for Steve Ruchin in the last 9 games. Good hit by Boganicki. And the puck up the boards kept in. 10 seconds to go in the Pittsburgh power play. Thomas Sorovi to Malone and back. Sorovi holding, looking, feed to Malone. Malone still with it. Plays it down low for Boganicki. Power play is over. And the team's at full strength. Ruchin unassisted with a shorthanded goal at 4:05. Ruchin's 10th goal of the season.
Sam Niemanen does not get a assist on the play, but boy, did he make the play going into Crosby and taking him out of the play, forcing Crosby to make the bad pass. Great play by Niemanen. Does not get a point.
Straka to Yager to Nylander, and a save by Fleury. Good passing by the Rangers. Yager intercepts. Try to make a move on Corey Cross, who was knocked away. We were talking with head coach Tom Rennie before the game, and he was saying about Steve Ruchin that he really, over the last couple of weeks, likes his game, and that he's very dependable defensively. The only thing he'd love to see more is more winning faceoffs.
Yeah, Ruchin is 47% on faceoffs, and the number that Ruchin, with his ability, and he's been good at it in seasons past, should be what, 55%?
Yeah, they'd love to see him at 55. But they've been very happy with his game. Here's Straka, and he comes up with a shorthanded goal. Penalty called as Yager was taken down. Rangers power play coming up. Yager behind the net, gets knocked down. Cody's got it. Extra skater on for the Rangers on the delayed penalty call. Straka. Cody works it down. Past Nylander. Nylander gets knocked down by Cross. And now play stops.
It's going to be Koltsov, the player that Kasparaitis nailed early. He's going to the box. Over there is Eric Boganicki with Malik, and he gives Malik a little shove, and the head of Lundqvist got jarred some, and then when he got back up, he kind of reached back and did some stretching. He got jarred just a little bit. He's certainly all right. Now here's the penalty there as you see the stick into the hip area of Yager. So Koltsov in the box.
This New York Rangers power play brought to you by United Rentals. When your team needs a power play, call United Rentals. Rangers roll for 4 on the power play Monday night against Philadelphia. Had scored power play goals in the 3 previous games, including one against Pittsburgh on Saturday. Puck cleared by the Penguins all the way down. Penguins have given up power play goals in 13 consecutive games. 20 over those 13 games.
Rangers are 8 for 44 season series with Pittsburgh. 8 for 44.
Ruchin, Sikora, and Pruka up front. Ruchinski at the left point, Poti at the right point.
Rangers have had 18 more. They'll make that 14 more power play opportunities than Pittsburgh during the season series. Pittsburgh takes a lot of penalties, and they have all season long.
That's right. Pruka sends it deep. Brooks Orpik, number 44, is paired with Corey Cross, Colby Armstrong, and Mark Recchi, the penalty-killing forwards. Recchi knocked it away. Poti steps up. Sikora missed it, and Cross is able to play it. Colby Armstrong didn't see it. Stopped by Ruchinski. Good play. Sikora for Pruka, and it hit the post. Just missed. Good pass.
A brilliant keep-in by Ruchinski to set that up.
Now Jágr comes off the boards, feeds Pruka, saved by Fleury.
2 good shots by Pruka, one off the post and one into the goaltender. It looked like Armstrong and Recchi were going to have a 2-on-1 or else a 2-man breakaway, but Ruchinski stood his ground and kept the puck in at the blue line, right in there, trapping 2 different forwards of Pittsburgh. Sikora with a great play in front. Off the outside of the post went that shot.
38 seconds to go in the Rangers power play. Nylander and Straka come on with Jágr, Roosevelt, and Tootin. Tootin missed it, and the hook. Endicott, who moves in and shoots, save made. There was nothing called on the play. I thought there should have been a penalty on Tootin. Giveaway. And Lefebvre's shot is deflected up into the netting.
The puck just jumped over his blade, over Tootin's blade. He had no choice, and he didn't trip the player down, but he almost did. You're going to see here, as we look at the Canon Business Solutions goal cam, a little bit of a chop against the leg, slowed him down. That allowed Roosevelt to get across, so it was no more than a bad angle shot that Lundqvist made a good save on. There's a second shot there. That almost tripped him up, no call. And then there goes Roosevelt. Forces the bad angle shot, and Lundqvist made the save.
Canon Business Solutions, your source for document management. 10 seconds remaining in the Rangers power play. Jágr gave it away, and it's quickly moved out to Shane Endicott. Shot is gloved, and the teams are back at full strength. Rangers got only 1 shot on goal on that power play.
And the goal post by Pruka.
That's right. Rangers lead 1-0. Shorthanded goal by Steve Ruchin with 11:40 to go in the first period. Straka moving it across, pops up into the air and is knocked down by Tootin. Roosevelt couldn't handle it. Pass intercepted by Tootin coming back. Good hit and a takeaway by Crosby. Centered for Sorovi, and the shot deflected into the netting.
Crosby had a couple of good plays. He tried to set up Rita. He tried to set up Rita, and then there was an interception, and then Crosby took the body and forced a turnover and a scoring chance. But earlier, watch Neiman in here shorthanded. He moves over there, takes Crosby out of the play. That forced the bad pass and allowed Ruchin to intercept it. Ruchin was gone for the breakaway goal. So a good play by Niemanen, and you won't see it on the scoreboard as he did not get an assist on the play.
Rangers control. Strudwick moves it up the boards. Corey Cross plays it to Eric Cairns. Cairns did not see much ice time, if any, on Saturday. Did not see any ice time on Saturday. Good hit by Sorovi on Dominic Moore.
The Penguins had Melekar in the lineup, and Melekar sits tonight, and Cairns is back in.
Sorovi sending it deep. Lundqvist roaming to play it. The fans were oohing a little bit because it was close to the goal line.
And it was close to going to Crosby, too.
Yeah, that could have been serious trouble.
Well, he's a better puck handler than I was.
Sikora got knocked down by Brooks Orpik, and a penalty is upcoming.
Yeah.
Penalty upcoming to the Penguins. Orpik took a run at Sikora.
Sikora was slow getting up, but appears to be okay.
Once again, Rangers get an extra man on, delayed penalty. Orpik carries back.
Sam Orpik hits more than any other Pittsburgh defenseman. Every night he hits, but he got caught on this one.
Here comes Ruchinski. Good pass to Sikora. Worked in deep by Straka, taken back by the Penguins. The whistle stops play, and at 9:59, the Rangers go on a power play.
Orpik took the mouthpiece out, went over to the referee to appeal. Sikora's got his head down, and boom. Was the puck at his feet?
Yeah,
there was nothing wrong with that check. That was a good body check, I think. The arms are down. The follow-through came up with the arms. The puck was in his feet. He was not skating. He wasn't speeding. He was gliding into him. To me, that's a good body check. They call it charging, yeah. Well, I think do you agree with me there?
I do.
I don't.
I mean, the puck is there.
The puck is in his feet, and he had stopped, his charge. He was gliding the last 4 or 5 feet, and it wasn't a stick or an elbow. Got to have hitting in the game.
I think if the puck had moved away toward another player, you could make a case for the charge in that situation.
That's a good body check.
Puck is right there.
But my concern is that, that's a referee's discretion, obviously, but it's kind of good to have hitting in our game.
Orpik for charging at 9:59. Rangers' second power play. Rangers with a 1-0 lead as Fleury goes out to stop the puck, and it's taken away by Nylander. To Roosevelt and across to Feder Tutin. Back to Nylander. Jágr. Nylander shoots, missed the net.
Oh, what a nice play. They set up a 2-on-1 on the defenseman down low, but he missed the net, did Nylander. What a great setup.
Rangers moving the puck well. The passing has been crisp. And the whistle stops play as the puck was touched with a high stick.
Face-off
by the Rangers.
All the way down. As Jágr examines the blade of the stick, he's finicky with that. You're going to see the Rangers 2-on-1 on the defenseman down there. See, the defenseman goes up high. Now it becomes a 2-on-1 right in here. There's a little give and go, but a missed shot by Nylander. You didn't like my drawing there, huh?
I thought it was,
it's a little erratic.
Now there goes Jágr's stick.
How about that?
Okay.
Yeah, it was nice to give it to the youngster. I guess he didn't like it.
Something wrong with it?
The little guy likes it.
Put a little extra tape on it. It'll be beautiful. Ruchinski playing it across. Poti and Ruchinski at the points now. Pruka, Sikora, and Ruchin up front. Pruka working. Sikora puts it in the corner. Gonchar sends it up the boards. Poti to Ruchinski. Recchi and Koltsov the forwards. That shot tipped, saved by Fleury. Might have been 2 deflections on the way in.
Yeah, the first one was by Sikora up high.
Gonchar slides it deep. Rangers go back to get it. 25 seconds to go in the Rangers power play. Ruchinski for Jágr. Rather for Ruchin, excuse me. And it was stopped by Shane Endicott. Ruchinski puts it in the Penguin zone. Fleury leaves it. Scuderi sending it around. Poti lifts it ahead. Off a glove. Ryan Whitney double team. Knocked away by Pruka. And then it's cleared by Scuderi. And that does it. Power play is over. Rangers 0 for 2 on their power play. But still lead 1-0. Only 5 shots on goal for the Rangers in the period. Only 3 for Pittsburgh. 7:45 to go in the first.
That's what Pittsburgh wants. Remember, they gave up 51 to the Rangers here on Saturday.
Good passing once again. Nylander to Straka was in his skates. And back the other way. 3-on-3. Crosby backhander missed wide. Round the boards and out. Corey Cross there to play it. Pocket pick. Jágr to Nylander to Straka. Save. Rebound missed by Malik. Oh, there's some fantastic passing going on. Tutin with room. Fakes the shot. Malik steps up. Deflected. Jágr's got it. Puts it out in front. Nylander fell down, knocked the stick out of the hands of Fleury. Straka got taken down. And the Penguins have the puck. Yanni Rita. Wide. Tutin to Ward. Hacked that from behind by John LeClaire. Ward takes it deep, winds it behind the net. Orpik. Little hit on the play. Moved again by Cairns.
Well, you have to explain to me how the puck stayed out of the net. Looked like 3 chances where the pucks just should be in the net. Didn't go in.
Fleury had
the big slap shot.
Oh, man.
And then Malik with the open side, and he missed.
Cairns Up the boards, given away to Hossa. Long shot. Pruka was in front but missed the deflection try. Kept in by Pody. Off the stick of Orpik. Good pass to Ward, and he missed the shot. Pruka with an alert pass, setting up Jason Ward. Ryan Malone stopped by Lundqvist. Michel Ouellette with a pass that was missed by Koltsov and is brought out by Pruka. Pruka was taken down on the play. Back the other way, Ryan Whitney. Lifted up and out of the zone. 5:40 to go, first period. Rangers lead 1-0. Lundqvist hesitated, goes out and plays the puck. Knocked down. Koltsov in the corner. Now Recchi along the boards, and the Rangers take it away. Penalty upcoming on the Penguins.
I think it's Recchi for a hooking.
That's what you said, John. They take a lot of penalties.
And he's barking at the referee right now. The Rangers have to make them pay. Thank you. Thank you. There's a shot on goal there. Let's watch Corey Cross here get stripped of the puck from behind. Great play by Nylander. Now watch Nylander. No shot pass. What a save that was by Fleury. And then Malik shot it up over top. Look at this save. That is fantastic. And then a puck over the crossbar. Here's the penalty. There you see Recchi using the stick, and he argued about that one, but that was a penalty.
Recchi for hooking at 14:42. I have to tell the people that the reason we were slow getting to the replay was John was a key figure in a music trivia quiz that was on the board here, the video board, and the fans were applauding him, and John was thanking everybody.
My producer, our producer, Joe Whalen, yelling in my ear saying, replay, replay. And I wasn't paying attention.
And you were saying, thank you, thank you.
And I apologize.
Yager moves on. Scuderi, good pass to Straka. Glove save by Fleury. A beauty.
Sweet play. Boy, are the Rangers making nice passes down low. Look at Yager. He can't believe it didn't go in. He's a big smile on his face. Feder Tootin starts this whole thing. Now watch Yager. I mean, these are just gorgeous passes. Look at that. Straka had time, and Fleury's made 3 brilliant saves here. Or the Rangers would have 3 or 4 already. There's no question. This should be 3 or 4.
Face-off
instead of just one.
You're right. Face-off win by the Penguins. They were able to clear the zone. Rangers come back in. This is their 3rd power play of the game. Penguins have had only 1. Yager gets shoved by Orpik. Orpik taking the puck away, gets it out to Colby Armstrong. Moves on Feder Tootin. Pass in front, deflection by Koltsov, penalty on Roosevelt.
Yeah, Roosevelt's going to go. That was a nice play by the Penguins.
Good hustle by Konstantin Koltsov.
Yeah. He took off, and it was one-on-one to try to get away. Over to the left side, Roosevelt just gets there. Another penalty called.
Let's go downstairs to Al.
Young official.
Sam, I'm hanging with Vincent from New Jersey here, who suddenly has a very pricey souvenir. This is Jaromir Jagr's stick. He obviously was standing right here and thought he felt something wrong with the stick. Well, I banged it. It's solid. And I'm running my fingers along the edge here, and it's absolutely perfect. So finicky he is. Vincent, your stick.
How about that? That's pretty good for me. Oh, look at that. Isn't that great, huh? Well, Jagr leads the league at points. He must know what works and what doesn't.
That's right. Skating 4 aside. Eventually the Penguins wind up with a power play for a little over a minute. It'll be a minute 6-man advantage. 1-0 Rangers. Ruchin against Cross. The puck taken away by Orpik. And here comes Koltsov. With Kasparaitis back. Sorovi checked by Ruchin. And hit by Kasparaitis. 3.5 minutes to go in the first. Ruchin, who has the only goal, a shorthanded goal.
A little disorganized here as the players are changing. Now both teams, as soon as Tootin gets over there, now everybody's fresh on the ice, 4-on-4.
And now it's 5-on-4 as the Penguins start their power play for a little over a minute. Second Penguins power play of the game. 0 for 1 with no shots. Sidney Crosby. Yanni Rita. Rita was a first-round draft pick of the Edmonton Oilers in 1999.
This is all new to him. He was averaging 6.5 minutes a game in Edmonton on their 4th line. Now he's up on the first line, playing the first power play, both with Crosby, and we'll see if his game's able to adapt to it.
Crosby swings it around the boards. Rita goes for it. Tootin with a good play, but unable to clear. Kept in by Recchi. Gonchar tries to move it to Crosby. Does. Out to Recchi. Steps up with a shot wide. 15 seconds to go on the Pittsburgh power play. Crosby again. Now Gonchar to Crosby. Quick shot blocked by Strudwick. That shot by Rita was stopped by Lundqvist. And the power play has 2 seconds remaining. Shot blocked in front. Knocked aside by Strudwick. Teams are at full strength. Jason Ward able to clear the zone to Michael Roosevelt.
Some good strong play by a big man in Jason Strudwick, who continues to play solid hockey for the Rangers.
Yager was double teamed, gave it up to Gonchar. Under 2 minutes to go in the first period. Good pass for Leclerc, and a penalty is called on the Rangers. Right back into the penalty box. Power play coming up for Pittsburgh.
Here's a look at the Panasonic digital replay over on the left side. Stick into the hands by Nylander, so he goes to the box. And here's some of that penalty kill on the last power play. Niemanen and Strudwick did a good job. That was the Panasonic digital replay. Panasonic, ideas for life.
Third Penguins power play, 0 for 2 with 1 shot on goal. 1:40 to go in the first period. Rangers with a 1-0 lead. Ruchin lifts it in. Ruchin and Ruchinski with Roosevelt and Malik for the Rangers. Penguins have Armstrong, Malone, and Leclerc up front with Gonchar and Recchi at the points. Roosevelt moves it. Gonchar's there. Armstrong. Roosevelt gets to it with room. All the way down it goes. 1:20 to go in the power play. 1:07 to go in the period. Here's Michel Ouellette in on Kasparaitis, who takes him to the boards. Jed Ortmeyer is on. Puck kept in by Recchi. Ortmeyer and Moore with Kasparaitis and Tootin. Recchi to Crosby. Shot hit the back of one of the players in front, and it went to the side of the net, and Lundqvist able to cover up.
Two things I've seen here with the Pittsburgh power play. Recchi's missed the net 2 or 3 times with wrist shots, and then whenever Crosby shoots off the pass, he's had nothing on his shot. He's off. There's something not quite right as Rob Schick talks things over with Lundqvist about the whistle being called. Now, we've heard that Crosby may have a bit of the flu, and maybe that's why he's off a hair. I don't know, but he, like that last pass across to him, he reached for the shot, but he didn't get anything on it. He's off just a hair.
Yeah. I'm wondering if it's something that is kind of still new to him, that the one-timer. You know how we talked about Yager went for years and never used a one-timer?
Crosby comes back up high to play the power play, Sam, on the near side.
Right.
He's a passer and a shooter. He also can fake the shot and make that diagonal pass. He's really good at it. I saw him do it for a couple of goals against Washington recently. I think he's really good at it, but he's just something not quite right here with him in this first period.
40 seconds to go on the power play. Gonchar across. Stopped by Strudwick. Bangs it off the boards and out. 20 seconds to go in the period.
Strudwick does it again.
Maybe the most underrated player on the team, John. Nice move by Recchi all the way. Scores! What a goal by Mark Recchi.
Power play goal.
Wow.
Jason Ward, I think, was the player that took a real run at him and missed him. Recchi stepped aside, and that opened up the lane for him to go to the net. He's always been a good goal scorer. Now watch him take off here. Watch him sidestep the body check. Right in there. Now he's in. And there's the shot off of Lundqvist, and in the net. There's the play. Cipote was wide to play the winger. It was one-on-one with Ward, and Ward was going at him with the stick, and Recchi sidestepped him. Recchi was -4 here last Saturday. That's a big minus in one game. There he makes a real nice play and ties the game up in 1.
Big goal for the Penguins in the final
10
seconds of the first period. Recchi with a great individual effort, a power play goal, but Recchi goes end-to-end, and a great finish for his 18th goal of the season.
Jason Ward was in good position. He reached for the puck. Ooh. When you reach like that, you're caught reaching. The player as good as Mark Recchi's been over the years, he'll just sidestep you and catch you flat foot and go to work, which is exactly what he did.
Last game on Saturday, Rangers had 14 shots in the first period to just 6 for Pittsburgh. Tonight, Rangers only 7 shots, despite having 3 power plays. Pittsburgh 9 in the first period.
Only 7 shots by the Rangers, but Fleury made at least 3 great saves.
Rangers assistant coach Perry Pern joining Al right now. Go ahead, Al.
Okay, Coach, we've seen, Sam. Coach, we've seen periods like this where the Rangers do so many nice things and then the penalties get them in trouble.
Well, I think that we had a chance to kind of finish out the period there and be in good shape and had done a very, very good job killing penalties all period. But one little mistake there, and Recchi takes advantage of it, and now we're even up.
That passing was beautiful.
Thank you.
I mean, meanwhile, Sam, I hope you can appreciate all the different colors that are brought together by the tie on the shirt. It's a cravat of marble. Back to you.
Certainly picks up the stripe in the shirt, Al. There's no doubt about that. End of 1. Penguins and Rangers 1-1. Penguins a power play goal. Rangers a shorthanded goal. Back at Madison Square Garden, where New York Rangers hockey is brought to you in part by Continental Airlines, official airline of the New York Rangers. Continental Airlines, work hard, fly right. By Panasonic, ideas for life. And by MetLife. Have you met life today? Rangers and Penguins tied at 1. Al's guest in the studio is Ville Nieminen. Let's go to Al right now.
All right, Sam, Rangers were short-handed in that first period. Watch Ville Nieminen working along the boards, knocking the puck free, and Steve Ruchin is off to the races. And the Rangers had what was then a 1-0 lead, now 1-1, of course. Ville, you got to love it when you do something little, like just go up to the boards, play with the puck a little bit, bang, you get a goal.
Yeah, all the little things. Finish the check and take the time and space away from opponents and things like that happen.
What was the feeling on the bench when they scored with only a few seconds to go?
Oh, I don't know what happened. It's definitely it's a little bummer always going to the locker room and having a thing like that. But well, we need to keep our composure and turn the jets on for start of the next period.
Good week for you, getting a chance to go to the Olympic Games and represent your country. What are your thoughts about that?
It's honor. It's always an honor, and not many hockey players from Finland get the chance to play in Olympics, so it's a privilege.
You like Italian food?
I like all the food.
All right, good, because we've got a gift certificate for Ville Nieminen. He'll be, of course, having a lot of Italian food over in Torino, but he can have some at Murano Ristorante, a $100 gift certificate. It's right around the corner from Madison Square Garden. Our intermission continues after this on MSG. We're tied at 1.
One period in the books, one flight upstairs. Hi, everyone. John Giannone from our Sports Desk studios as we take a look around the league. The diagnosis is unfortunate for Islanders defenseman Kevin Colley. He suffered a broken neck in this frightening stumble into the boards last night against the Capitals. Now, Colley broke the 5th cervical vertebrae in his neck, but he has not suffered any paralysis. That's the good news. The Islanders have not said whether the 27-year-old blue liner will return again this season or if the injury is career-threatening. Well, one of the greatest American-born defensemen in NHL history will wear a badge of honor at the upcoming Olympic Games for the 3rd time. Chris Chelios again has been chosen to wear the Captain's C for Team USA. And at age 44, he'll become the oldest hockey Olympian to wear the red, white, and blue. Stay with us. We're back in a moment. Tell you what we're working on for the post-game Sports Desk. A reminder, we'll have a comprehensive Rangers-Penguins postgame on Sports Desk. Tom Rennie's press conference, locker room reaction, plus Larry Brown finally speaks about last night's loss to the Lakers.
Welcome back to Madison Square Garden. Rangers and Penguins tied at 1. The Jeep Intermission Report continues with highlights.
Ville Nieminen forces Crosby to a bad pass, went right to Ruchin, shorthanded. Great speed on the breakaway, right around Fleury, 1-0 Rangers. And then late in the period, with the Penguins on the power play, the goaltender gave Recchi the puck, and look at him go. He went through and around and then ricocheted the puck off of Lundqvist. A power play goal with under 10 seconds to go in the period.
We're coming back with the start of the second period right after our trivia quiz question. New York Rangers hockey is brought to you in part by American Express. My life, my card. By Canon, your source for document management. And by Cablevision. Get the most New York sports in HD on IO Digital Cable Service from Cablevision. Sam, JD, and Al back at Madison Square Garden. And, you know, it was a wonderful thing doing the game on OLN Monday night, but I kept waiting for the trivia question. It
Me
never
too.
came up. Jaromir Jagr had 11 shots Saturday versus the Penguins. Rod Gilbert holds the team record with 16. How many goals did Rod score in that game? 0,
Wow.
1, 2, 3, or 4. The night he had 16 shots.
I think that was against the Montreal Canadiens.
Oh, stop it. Stop
I'm
it.
serious. I'm serious.
Oh,
I know it was. I'm telling you, I know it was.
how do you know?
Because I looked it up the other day because Jagr had 11 shots in a game, and I thought that might be a team record. Oh, I'm telling you. I didn't know this was going to be the trivia contest.
Jason Ward's wearing a microphone for us. Let's pick up some of the sounds of the game.
Get that first one, hey Blue, come on, let's get that first one. That's it, Casper. Come on, Sicky, good first one here. I won it straight back, I remember that. And then it was the same time. Nice play. That's the way to move the puck here, boys. Heads up, Casper, D. Go ahead, Nemo, go ahead. Wide. Time. Little chip. Stay there, Nemo.
He's in the game, isn't he?
Very much so. And
Yeah, he
little
keeps everybody else
instructions,
in the game, too,
Good
yeah.
communication.
Oh, absolutely.
Underway second period. Kasparaitis, Tutin, Ruchin, Sikora, and Ruchinski for the Rangers. One thing that Tom Rennie was saying to us before the game is the longer you let a team like Pittsburgh hang around, the more dangerous they become. They score the goal late in that first period, tie the game, and get the first shot of the second period. Budweiser salutes America's designated drivers. Responsibility matters.
After last Saturday's wipeout of Pittsburgh, that head coach that you're looking at, Michel Therrien, he had individual meetings the next day with all his guys and really went over what he thought about their performances, and they simply couldn't have a similar game, and they've cut their shots against way down here. You know, that was the first game, Sam, in 15 where they had given up 40 or more shots. So they had cut the shots against down, and then the Rangers just nailed them.
Giveaway by Fleury on good hustle by Pruka. Now it's Hossa in the corner. Ward with a long shot that's high all the way around. Strudwick there to keep in. Pruka again in the corner, knocked down by Ryan Whitney, and Eric Boganicki able to work it out. Lefebvre tipped in by Scuderi. Cody. Ward hit by Lefebvre. And the Penguins trying to get physical against the Rangers.
That's their game plan that gets them in the game too. The Rangers are solid in this game when they get the puck down low against the other team.
Puck was knocked down but deflected around, kept in deep by Cross. Now Strudwick gets to it, able to clear the zone. Bounced by Gonchar, and Fleury waits for it. Jagr is there to stop it. Straka takes a hit as he shoved to the boards. Jagr trying to work it loose. And the Penguins move down. Koltsov lost control but gets it back. Nylander lost his stick. Gonchar looking for a shooting lane. Pass instead got deflected off of Straka, and Lundqvist had to make a save. Jagr for Roosevelt. It's picked up by Nylander. Knocked aside. Nylander has it back. And the Penguins able to lift it clear, and you just sense the crowd quiet, and the Rangers right now fairly quiet in their game.
Yeah, pretty even tempo. That now you have to be patient, Sam. You can't try and force it. If this develops into a low-scoring game, you've got to take advantage sometimes of what the other team gives you. Work hard. There's a penalty to Crosby. He pulled down Roosevelt, I think that is. Yes.
Crosby tried to make a move to get the puck, and in doing so, took down Michael Roosevelt.
Crosby skates over and yaps at him. Let's see what he does. He jumps over and pulls his shoulder and pulled him off balance. A penalty. And it's an offensive zone penalty.
Kasparaitis and Crosby having a little jawing session.
We saw there a second ago Corey Cross in on Yager. That's been a matchup in this game. Corey Cross is 6'4", 225 pounds, and he looks like a tall, thin guy. 225 pounds is a lot of strongness there, a lot of strength. So Crosby in the box, and Kasparaitis and Crosby are starting a little bit of a war of words.
Yeah.
You like that?
Nobody could out-talk Kasparaitis.
That's
Crosby
pretty
for
close.
holding at 239.
I think you've made a good point there. He could talk the wheels off a Greyhound. And I'm talking about the bus.
Cody and Ruchinski play the points. Up front, Sikora, Pruka, and Ruchin. Rangers are 0 for 3 on the power play in the game. Penguins clear all the way down. Penguins change. Bring on Scuderi and Orpik with Koltsov and Armstrong. And a whistle.
Offside.
Offside.
There's Rob Scuderi. He was telling me the other day his father, I said, how'd you get into hockey? Because he's from Long Island near Bethpage.
Right.
How'd you get into hockey? His father was a police officer. I think he's now retired. And back when the Islanders were winning their Stanley Cups, his father used to go on detail down to the Coliseum and do a lot of stuff with that club. He grew up liking Dennis Potvin. You see the number?
Fine.
So, yeah. So he was an Islander fan growing up, and his dad actually started playing hockey at a later age, and that got the kids interested, and he was one of the kids and made the National Hockey League. That's pretty good.
Pretty good story.
Pretty good story.
Nylander drops it back for Roosevelt. Minute 5 to go on the power play. Yager moves down and 2 men go to him. Tootin steps up with a drive and a save by Fleury, and he holds on.
That's a good solid save. Good solid save. First shot of the period by the Rangers, and no rebound. Tootin has a good shot. A real good shot. Keeps it down low, and you see Straka there just missed the deflection. Yager drew 2 men to him, which sprung the puck loose. The shot was a little high maybe when you see that replay. See 2 people go to Yager? That doesn't give him any room, but it opens up space for other players to do things.
Nylander and Endicott for the face-off. Rangers control. Tootin moves. Tootin and Roosevelt at the points. Here's Straka. Centered for Roosevelt and taken away and cleared by Shane Endicott. Tootin's pass went by Straka, and this is an icing on the, no, icing waved off, excuse me. Endicott spinning by Tootin. Roosevelt has it back.
Roosevelt is the only right-handed defenseman in this whole game.
Yager in front, Straka, and Fleury broke it up. Straka to Nylander. Yager behind the net. In front for Nylander, and a save made by Fleury. Roosevelt to Yager. Yager with some great passes in this game. 5 seconds in the power play. Straka for Yager, hit the post. Rangers have had a couple of posts in the game. Teams are back at full strength. Rangers keep in. Straka in front, and it's cleared from in front.
This is one of those games where the puck doesn't want to go in. 2 goal posts, one by Yager, one by Pruka. That last play was a good play. Rangers not finishing.
Yager, quick pass, went off the skate of Demonin, brought the other way by Gonchar. Little over 5 minutes gone by in the second, tied at 1. Tootin missed it, and the turnover leads to a scoring chance for Sorobi. And Lundqvist there to make the save.
Crosby made the play to Sorobi. Crosby came out of the penalty box, got into the play, and went in behind the net. You could see Tootin couldn't handle it, and there's a nice pass for a perfect shot. But Lundqvist, another good, solid save. Here's Yager to Straka. Straka lost the puck, and Fleury was aggressive on it. Here's the post getting hit right there as Yager had Fleury beaten on the play. Some good action, but the puck wouldn't go in the net for the Rangers. New Jersey 2, Ottawa nothing.
Long shot went wide by Cairns. Ottawa having trouble scoring. They were shut out Monday night by the Boston Bruins.
New Jersey 3, Ottawa nothing. They just popped another one in, all in the first period. Whoa!
Almost a big collision. Cairns and Moore. That shot by Ortmeyer missed high.
Moore stepped on the puck, Sam. He was in a prone position.
Along the boards, Nieminen. Ortmeyer with a shot that's high again. And good pressure forced the turnover. Shot by Nieminen is blocked. Actually hits Sorovi. And it's cleared down. Sprudwick goes back to get it.
Tell you, Dominic Moore was lucky. His right skate, the blade was right on top of the puck, and his legs slid out because of it. He exposed himself, and Cairns almost nailed him.
Moore moves in on cross. Winds it in deep. Hossa taken away by Orpik. Couple of good hits in the offensive zone by Peter Pruka. And Pruka's got the puck. Now Hossa moves in against Orpik. And Orpik stays with him. Good defensive play by Brooks Orpik.
Orpik's a strong guy.
Look, Ryan Malone reaching in to take the puck. Gets by Pruka and moves it on to Michel Ouellette. Ouellette moves in. Pass across for Leclerc. And the puck still loose in front. And Lundqvist had to make a save.
Oh, a sneaky shot by Leclerc. Left pad save.
Offside Rangers. 6:58 gone by in the second. Tied at 1.
That's Dominic Moore circled. Watch his right skate. Step on the puck. Oh, man. And Cairns hit him, but it could have been a lot worse. That leg was exposed. Here's the play where Leclerc, watch this sneaky shot. Chopped at it, and Lundqvist had to make a good save.
Moore also, he might have pulled a groin there, John, the way he spread eagled out.
Well, he was, when you step on somebody, your foot just goes right out. There's nothing that stops you. You have no brakes when you're standing on top of the puck.
Dumped in by Straka. Ryan Whitney back to move it. 1-1 the score, 12:40 to go second period. Penguins able to bat it out of the zone. Roosevelt has it back. Now Malik. Garden has been pretty quiet tonight.
The Rangers have had some good chances, but it's not really a flow game. And that means Pittsburgh's doing their job as they've kept the shots down here. We're nearing the midpoint of the second period.
Malik got it through to Nylander, now to Yager. Yager looks, slides a nice pass through to Poti, and a save by Fleury.
You're right. You're right, Sam. Some of those passes by Yager in this game have been brilliant. I mean, he's really drawing people to him and hitting teammates with a puck. As opposed to scoring himself, he's setting up scoring chances all over the place. Now he stops and he looks and he avoids the checker. Gains space. Look at that beautiful pass right on the tape. And that gave Fleury a little bit of a problem, that shot by Poti. Look at that, boom. Got rid of his checker just like that. And then the pass across. He's made some good plays.
Puck around the boards. Played by Ruchin. Try to put it in front. Penguins break it up and come out. John Leclerc. Penguins have won only one game in their last 13. 1-11-1.
And that was a big win over Washington.
Scored 8 goals in that game.
8-1, I think it was.
Yeah. So they have struggled for wins. Played a lot of youngsters. And the Rangers on home ice need to be able to take advantage of it.
Yeah, Ruchinski just went to the bench. He's in a lot of pain. I don't know what he did or how it happened, but I saw him get to the bench hurting.
Takeaway, Sorovi. That shot by Crosby is a save by Lundqvist.
What a quick shot. That was a good shot by Crosby. Turnover by the Rangers outside their own blue line.
Fleury out to stop the puck. Orpik. And now it's Crosby with Sorovi. Sorovi to the net. Pass for Rita. Went to the defenseman Cairns, who stepped in front of the forward. Here's the setup for Rita. Went off his stick.
It's Crosby's line with Sorovi and Rita. That's their best shift of the game. 2 good scoring chances.
Orpik with Cairns.
Well, Lundqvist gets it done for the Rangers.
Now Yanni Rita makes the move. Can't get out in front. Kasparaitis stays with him. Puck taken back by Jed Ortmeyer. Straka lifts it in. Blocked and loose puck. And chipped wide by Straka. Shot by Yager's a save. Without a stick. Fleury made the save.
A little bit of lady luck there. The puck got away from Fleury. And watch how it gets chipped over his body, but just look at this crazy little bounce. Fleury lost it. Chip of the puck and just wide of the post. Smart little play. Fleury had problems. Now he's in trouble. Now, does he throw a stick here or does he just drop it? Yeah, he threw it a little bit. That could be a penalty if the referee's sure on the play. Now, that's the play where Ruchinski got driven into the dasher and seemed to hurt his ribcage a little bit.
Lundqvist hugs the puck to his chest and stops play with 10-11 to go in the second.
It's just a little bit of a question because I don't know if he did or not, but do you think, or as you look at Ruchinski, still hurting, do you think Fleury just dropped his stick or did he toss it a little bit there?
I didn't think he tossed it.
Well, let's just take a look
All right,
here, Sammy, and then you tell me again, big boy.
Let's see. He reaches. No, I don't think he tossed it. I think he dropped it. You think he tossed it.
But if you drop it, it goes straight down. It went 3 feet forward.
Yeah, and then he didn't have a stick, and he almost gave up a goal to Yager. Here's Yager moving in. Hook from behind. But no penalty. There is a call.
Yeah,
Armstrong hooked him.
Yeah.
Rangers get a power play. They haven't been able to capitalize yet.
Yager draws the Rangers power play. Armstrong coming back. A little bit of a hook into the body. Slowed Yager down. Penalty. Here's the earlier. What a save this is by Lundqvist. Moving to his left. Kicks out his right pad on Crosby. Oh, just gets a piece of that. Great athletic move by Henrik Lundqvist.
Power play number 5 for the Rangers. 0 for 4 with 4 shots. The Penguins, who have not been a strong penalty kill team, have been able to kill off the Rangers power play to this point. Nylander, Straka, and Yager up front. Teuton and Roosevelt at the points. Nylander with a puck. 1-1 the score. Set up in front, they score! Michael Nylander. It's a power play goal. And the Rangers take a 2-1 lead.
You know, I haven't said it, but Nylander's had good legs in this game, and he's made some great passes. And I believe it was Nylander that was in there. Roosevelt was in there too. I think Nylander got it. Could be wrong. There's going to be 2 players go to the net. There's the shot. It's Roosevelt. It is. He fooled us.
Stick in front of it.
Yeah, Nylander's there. He's driving to the net. Roosevelt moves in, and Roosevelt's going to get the goal.
All right.
He fooled us. He absolutely fooled us.
Oh, and Michael Roosevelt. It's a power play goal.
15th goal by the Rangers defense. And that's a big one for him. He's starting to score against these Pittsburgh Penguins almost every time he plays them.
Ouellette trying to move it out. So the Rangers finally do cash in on their 5th power play of the game. Ryan Malone tried to play it in front. It was deflected by Kasparaitis. Gonchar's pass deflected by Teuton. A penalty upcoming on the Rangers. So good job by the Penguins getting the puck deep, putting pressure on, and Kasparaitis will go for interference.
Yeah, the young official.
Puckmara.
He's called almost every penalty in this game. I don't think Rob Schick, the other referee, raised his arms up in the air in the first period. So this one's called. It's an interference call. Straka and Nylander got the assist on the goal.
At 10:33, Roosevelt's 4th of the season.
Kasparaitis bumping his man. Ouellette knocked him down. So the Penguins get a power play. Crosby's on the ice. He's been a lot more lively in the second period than he was in the first.
For Roosevelt, he's had 3 of his 4 goals against the Penguins. Penalty, Kasparaitis interference at 11:02. Penguins with their 4th power play, 1 for 3 with 3 shots. Good play by Malik. Malik and Roosevelt with Moore and Ortmeyer for the Rangers.
You know, Sam, Roosevelt's plus 25. That's the best plus in the league, except for any 4 or 5 players playing for Ottawa. Of all the other 29 teams, that's the best plus minus in the whole league.
Moore taking it in. Try to get it through, and it was taken away by Crosby. Strudwick and Pody back. Pody checks Crosby. Strudwick wrapped up by Gonchar. That's going to be a penalty on Gonchar for holding in the offensive zone.
And he got Strudwick. He fell back and pulled Strudwick with him. So 1:07 to go, 53 seconds into the power play. Sergei Gonchar, who had a real rough start this season for Pittsburgh, has played better recently, but he takes a penalty here, and that's going to drive his coach nuts. Crosby moved the puck in and took a bit of a bump. And then there you can see Gonchar pull Strudwick back off the boards.
Oh, we said it before. Penguins hurt themselves with bad penalties like that.
That's a terrible penalty. And you know, Pittsburgh, I think only Washington has been shorthanded more times this season than Pittsburgh.
Penguins have given up power play goals in 14 straight games, including this one. Teams are skating 4 aside. Eventually, the Rangers wind up with a power play for 53 seconds. Ryan Whitney with Ruchin on him. Rangers with a power play goal and a shorthanded goal. Here comes Ryan Malone breaking in for a shot, saved by Lundqvist. Cody cut down the angle, and Malone shot it right into Lundqvist, who had a good view of it. Malone knocked away by Cody. Ryan Whitney keeps it in. Sorovi against Teuton. Now Malone is picked up by Teuton. Ryan Whitney, shot blocked by Ruchin. Ruchin went down. That shot gets through. Lundqvist makes the save and holds on.
And no rebound. The earlier shot by Malone that was down on the ice. Lundqvist put the puck way over in the corner. Look at that, no rebound. Just eats it up right into the midsection. The shot before, look where the puck goes off of this shot. Look at that. I mean, this guy's special, 23 years of age, and not only does he make saves, but he controls rebounds. You and I have seen him how many times this season stop a puck and let the rebound go 10, 15 feet in front of his own net. That's because it's past the forwards on the opposite team. He does it on purpose.
He really has a good read on where the opposing players are.
I loved how mad he was after their loss to Philadelphia, because he really cares about winning. He's a really competitive guy.
Another power play for the Rangers. 45 seconds remaining in the man advantage. This is the Rangers' 6th power play, 1 for 5 with 5 shots. Set up in front for Roosevelt, he missed. Roosevelt getting more and more active in the offense.
Sammy's a right-handed shot. 12 defensemen in the game. He's the only right-handed shot, and that helps because you need a right-handed shot at the point on your power play.
Malik. Now Roosevelt. Nylander, Straka, and Jágr up front. The giveaway, and Scuderi able to clear all the way down. 6:15 to go in the second period. Rangers lead 2-1. 5 seconds to go on the power play. Nylander for Jágr. Teams are back at full strength. Jágr dropped it off for Nylander. Regains possession. Whitney and Corey Cross. Rangers have been outshot in the game, 17-14. Straka with more, and a penalty on the Penguins. Looks like John LeClair is going to get called. Everything's being called. Upcoming schedule for the Rangers brought to you by North Fork Bank. Tomorrow night on MSG, Rangers and Islanders. Saturday afternoon at 5 on MSG. Rangers Flyers next week. Rangers in Ottawa on MSG2.
LeClair in the box. I believe it's another hooking call, right?
LeClair for hooking at 14:27. 7 power plays for the Rangers. A couple have been short ones. That was a pass by Pruka. A pass attempt. Rangers keep in. Ruchinski and Pody at the points. Pruka, Sikora, and Ruchin up front.
Well, Ruchin's had good skating legs in this game.
Penguins able to clear. Ruchinski, who was shaken up earlier when he was hit into the dasher, seems to be okay. Ruchin for Pruka. Now Ruchinski. Koltsov and Lefebvre, Whitney and Orpik, the penalty killers. Pruka moving. Ruchinski. Now Pody. Pody winds up for the one-timer, missed the net. Tough, hard shot, but just missed the net. And a good clear by Koltsov. 1 minute to go in the power play. 4.5 minutes to go in the second period. Rangers leading 2-1. Ruchin and Roosevelt, the goal scorers. Good moves by Jágr to gain the zone. Roosevelt with Malik. Excuse me, that's Teuton at the left point. Now Nylander to Straka.
There's a whole new look. Yager's down low.
Here's Nylander. In front for Straka, a little behind them. Yager got a soft shot off that was stopped.
How many times have we watched the Rangers power play? Yager's on the near side on the half boards, right? Halfway down between the blue line and the goal line. This time he's down to the right side of Fleury's goal net, near the goal net. So it's a whole different look. And Yager ends up getting a chippy little shot there that Fleury's able to hold on to. There's Yager over on the left side. Rangers couldn't move the puck to him, and finally he did get the shot. Fleury the save. So a whole new look. The Rangers power play. I kind of like that. You don't want to be predictable.
Exactly right, John. And for most of this season, I think they've been very predictable. Nylander brings it across. Feed to Yager. Yager's pass ahead to Tootin, knocked away. Yager plays it across to Roosevelt, and the power play is over. One shot on goal, teams at full strength. Rangers 1 for 7 on the power play in the game. Lead it 2-1. And the difference is the power play goal, scored by Michael Roosevelt. Nylander with Yager in front for Yager. He's too deep, and the sharp angle shot stopped by Fleury.
Nylander, Straka, and Yager with some nice pass work again. Yeah, it was a bad angle shot, but it was on goal. And then Corey Cross, I think, was still trying to finish off Yager on the play. See, Corey Cross been against him a lot in this game. Yager always draws some big defensemen. There's a couple of words by Yager back at Cross when Philadelphia was here the other night. And one of the Rangers just went to the locker room. Not sure who that is, though.
It's Yager, I believe.
Yeah.
Face-off win by Ward, and a quick shot is stopped by Fleury.
Saying when Philadelphia was here the other night, it was Hatcher all night long. Big Darian Hatcher on Yager. There was a good quick shot. Good setup by the Rangers.
Shots are even at 17. Rangers leading 2-1. There's Corey Cross. Came over from Edmonton. Marcel Hossa. Hossa against Ryan Malone. As the Rangers cycle, Pruka winds it deep for Hossa. Checked by Cairns. Quick shot stopped by Fleury, and Fleury covers up.
I think that was Yager, Sam, that went to the Rangers locker room. I think Jim Ramsey, the medical trainer, went with him. He's not on the bench, so there was 3:09 to go, I think, in the period when Yager went to the Rangers room. Shots are now 18-17. This is Yager after that play along the boards with Corey Cross. And he just slowly went to the gate and off he was and gone. I don't know what happened. I have no idea.
Body language wasn't good.
No.
Lundqvist steers it into the corner. Malik with a good pass.
He make nice passes.
Ruchinski across to Sikora. Now Roosevelt. Ruchinski save Fleury. Nice passing. Rangers passing has been very good tonight.
Most defensemen, when they're about to get hit like Malik was behind the Rangers goal line, they just blast the puck around the boards or up high on the glass. He makes passes. He had just made the pass to Ruchin. And there was 1, 2, 3 passes, 4 passes, 5 and a shot on goal. But if that first pass wasn't made, some defensemen might have even iced the puck and the face-off would be in the Rangers zone.
Face-off win. Sikora winds up for a drive that missed way wide. Recchi moves it, and it goes out of the zone, recovered by the Rangers. Ruchinski, and now Kasparaitis plays it back. Fans trying to get into the game. Penguins have done a good job, much better than they did on Saturday. Recchi for Armstrong, and he was taken out by Kasparaitis. Tootin, and a whistle. Penalty on the Rangers. Interference call.
It was after the turnover by Ruchinski, and Ruchinski takes the penalty. Recchi was the one that was on the defensive end of the play. He created the turnover, and this Pittsburgh team's trying to do that in the neutral zone. Create turnovers, and then this is after the turnover. Right there's the interference play. There was no penalty until then. Remember that Malik play we were talking about? Yeah. Watch him. He's going to get hit here. Watch. He's about to get hit, and boom, made that pass. See, and that's how you make plays. Anyway, Pittsburgh has a chance late again in the period to tie it up.
They scored late in the first period on a great goal by Mark Recchi. Ortmeyer races to the puck. Hit by Recchi. A minute and a half to go in the second period. Rangers lead 2-1. Penguins' fifth power play of the game. Ruchinski for interference at 18-14. Penguins 1 for 4 on the power play in the game. That one was a great end-to-end rush and a terrific finish by Mark Recchi. Nice pass again by Malik. Moore carries it deep. He's got Recchi on him. Recchi stays with him, and Gonchar takes him out. Roulette for Recchi. 1 minute to go in the second period. Recchi sets it up. Pass for Crosby. Crosby picked up by Strudwick. Back pass to Gonchar with room. Big drive. Save. There's a rebound, but it's cleared out.
Well, you can have a rebound when you have to stop the Gonchar shot. That is a big-time rocket.
Recchi across offside Pittsburgh.
Gonchar has a great shot. Lundqvist kicked it out. The teammates helped after that. 52 seconds to go on the Penguin power play, but only 38.7 in the period. There's that hard shot. Lundqvist kicks it out to the side. And the Rangers... here's the puck going into the zone. It might have been offside. Awfully close. Linesmen are usually right. But that helps set up the shot. Crosby to the bench. And the Penguins make a change in their power play unit.
Malone and Ruchin for the last face-off. Rangers send it down. And Ryan Whitney there to play it. 40 seconds to go in the power play. 25 seconds to go in the period. Bad bounce off the glass. Recovered by Leclerc. Back behind the net was Boganicki. It's knocked away. Ward trying to clear. Denied by Whitney. Back the other way to Pody. 10 seconds in the period. There's the clear. And the Rangers should be safe for the remainder of the period. And that does it. Power play carries over into the third for Pittsburgh. 13 seconds remaining in the penalty to Martin Ruchinski. Marc-Andre Fleury has faced 19 shots, made 17 saves. And the Rangers, on a goal by Michael Roosevelt, have taken the lead 2-1. A power play goal. I want to thank our guests in the booth tonight, Charlie Crispino and TJ Monday, coaches at Wagner University.
We got our new hats.
Charlie is the head coach. TJ, who played for Charlie, has grown up to be an assistant coach. And we thank them for their generous donation at the 2004 Casino Night Cheering for Children here at the Garden.
Well, good luck to the guys, and thanks for their help. And let's wait and see if Jaromir Jagr comes back for the third period. We don't know why he missed the last 3 minutes. There has not been an even strength goal scored in this game. 2 power plays and a short-handed goal.
Penguins hanging around. Did Sidney Crosby say no to Al?
Well, I don't think he's feeling right.
No, you may be right. I think he may have said no. Sidney looking back. We're going to take a break, and hopefully we can ask Sidney again and convince him to come on. We'll be right back. We are back. New York Rangers hockey is brought to you in part by XM Satellite Radio. Listen to NHL games wherever you are from coast to coast. Listen large. And by Charles Schwab. Investing? Talk to someone who actually listens. Talk to Chuck. Charles Schwab, 1-800-4-SCHWAB. Rangers lead the Penguins 2-1, and Al was able to convince Sidney Crosby to come back and meet with him.
Hey, Sidney, I saw you come to the bench near the end of the period, just sort of shaking your head. Your body language didn't look like you were totally happy. Are you frustrated tonight or not feeling well?
That shift.
Yeah, just the one shift?
I was, yeah. I think we got to get our power play going. It's not going right now, and we just need to continue to make sure we work hard and work on that. But chances have been there, I think, throughout the second.
You have to feel like you're making today look a lot different than Saturday, though, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. We came with a lot better game, I thought. We had a lot of penalties in the second, took momentum away, but I think for the most part we're playing pretty well.
I read an interesting thing. You needed a souvenir from your first shot in the NHL. Was it Martin Brodeur involved maybe or something like that?
Yeah, we just traded sticks. It was my first game in the NHL. Was against New Jersey. And we both have the same agent, so we just traded sticks.
Okay, thanks a lot, Sidney. Feel good.
Thank you.
All right, back to you, Sam.
Al, he's keeping good company with Martin Brodeur. Sidney Crosby, we thank him. Rangers lead 2-1, end of 2. Sports Desk with Steve Cangelosi is next.
After 2 periods now here at Madison Square Garden, Rangers lead Pittsburgh 2-1. Hi again, everybody. Steve Cangelosi back at the MSG Sports Desk. Shut out in each of their last 2 games. The Devils scored just 1:40 into their game tonight versus Ottawa at New Jersey. They added another, and then how about this? Jamie Langenbrunner finds himself with the puck after the Devils take it away, and this is off the skate of Christoph Schubert of Ottawa, beating Dominik Hasek. Second period now, the Devils lead Ottawa by the score of 3-1. Meanwhile, the AHL All-Star Game is taking place tonight. This is at Manitoba. In the United States AHL All-Stars in the Road Blue, that's Patrick O'Sullivan, who beats former Islander Wade Flaherty. Ranger product Al Montoya is on the bench and might find his way into this game. 1-0, the U.S. Stars lead it. We'll preview the 30-minute edition of Sports Desk when we come back. After Rangers hockey, it's the MSG Sports Desk presented by Toyota, the 30-minute edition, the very latest on what's up with Jaromir Jagr, Dan and Fooch at the Super Bowl. Stick around for that.
Welcome back to Madison Square Garden. Rangers leading the Penguins 2-1. Well, fans, now 2 great games come together on MSG for the PokerRoom.tv shootout. Want to play? Go to MSGNetwork.com to enter, then prepare to face your fellow fans on the ice for a winner-takes-all shootout. Go to MSGNetwork.com to play the PokerRoom.tv shootout. When we come back, the trivia quiz answer, and then the 3rd period. Stay tuned. We are back. New York Rangers hockey is brought to you in part by Canon, your source for document management. And by Office Depot, taking care of business.
Is that lady beautiful, isn't she?
You are right about that. And the Sprint second period scoring summary. Michael Roosevelt with a power play goal. 4th goal of the season. 3 have come against Pittsburgh. Straka and Nylander got assists. Rangers have 19 shots, Penguins 18. Rangers outshot the Penguins 30-8 through the first 2 periods on Saturday.
Sam.
Yes,
You
Al.
don't have to read the whole thing.
No?
No.
You sure?
Trivia.
How about Ruchin on faceoffs?
All right.
He's not the only one, though. How about Ward playing center right? He's 5-1. Dominic Moore's 4-1. Rangers having a big face-off game.
Are you ready, Al?
I'm, yeah.
It's on Trivia Quiz. Jaromir Jagr had 11 shots Saturday against the Penguins. Rod Gilbert holds the team record with 16 shots. How many goals did Rod score in that game, Al?
The only reason it would be noteworthy if it was the most number of goals available, so I'm just going to throw the dart at the board. 4.
Well, there's no way that Rod could score no goals with 16 shots. I'll say 4 also.
I have to tell you, Kenny Albert helped me with this one. We looked it up the other day.
And?
It's 4. He might have even, and I should get another point because I know it's
Oh,
against
stop
Montreal. It was against Montreal, and I should get another point.
Sam, I'm supposed to believe Kenny and JD randomly looked up a stat that just happens to appear on the trivia question.
And he may have even had another assist in that game, if I remember.
Listen to this. He is begging for points, Al. There, Al doing. See, I think that should be the lead-in to Hockey Night New York Live tomorrow night.
It might be.
Al's still in that disco world, huh?
10 o'clock tomorrow night, Hockey Night New York Live.
I have Scott Stevens on tomorrow night.
Oh, that's going to be great.
Fabulous.
All right, look at these smiles. You like that, Al? Huh?
I'm on Route 66.
Congratulations.
It's a
Al.
good race.
Kenny Albert helped me. We were looking it up because Jagr had so many shots the other day, Saturday, against Pittsburgh.
And
then and Jagr's back, by the way.
all right.
That's good news.
Okay. So you convinced the commissioner of trivia to make that the trivia question
No,
tonight?
I didn't know it was a question. I'm telling you, I would never fib, Sam. I don't fib. And there, Jagr having a skate check.
Period begins with the Rangers shorthanded for another 13 seconds.
Ignacio Marquez checking out the blade of Jagr's skate as he gets ready for this 3rd period in a 1-goal game.
Very important 3rd period for the New York Rangers.
Similar to the Islanders last night with Washington. They had to find a way to win, which they did. And the Islanders have won now 3 in a row. And the Rangers are on the island tomorrow night. Jagr's got a big smile, Sam, so
that's good.
That's a good sign.
Penguins have not won a game this season when trailing going into the 3rd period. Rangers have to take advantage of it. Rangers have outscored the Penguins 13-4 in the third period in the season series, and this is the 7th game of the season series. Rangers have won 4, lost 1 in regulation, and lost 1 in overtime. Teams are back at full strength. Penguins 1 for 5 on the power play in the game. Recchi, pass got through. Gonchar in deep, missed the net wide. Rangers and Islanders tomorrow night on MSG. Hyundai Rangers game night at 6:30, and then at 7 it's the Rangers and the Islanders. Al will be here at the studios in Madison Square Garden with Hockey Night New York live at 10 o'clock.
Islanders are back in the race. Trying to find a way to get into the playoffs. They're back in it. Boston's back in it. Ottawa scored 2 now. That's now 3-2 New Jersey in the second period.
Oh boy. And look at, Boston's gotten on a good roll, John. Gotten right back in. A pass intended for Sikora.
Oh, yeah. Well, Tim Thomas stopping almost everything. In goal for Boston. The only loss he has was to the Islanders.
Team right now that's in serious trouble is Montreal, John.
Oh, man. And Theodore got pulled again last night. They gave up 8 goals in Carolina. Now, the Islanders are getting close to 40 shots a game now for the last 3, 4, or 5 games.
Little line change. Blake is on the line with Yashin. Shatan is on the line with Hunter. And things have gone pretty well for them. There's a quick shot. Great save by Lundqvist. Ouellette with a really tough shot. And Lundqvist with a quick reaction to make the save. The line of York, Shatan, and Hunter has been outstanding for the Islanders. Back for the puck, Rob Scuderi. And there's a strong likelihood that Kevin Weeks will be in goal for the Rangers tomorrow night.
Let's wish Kevin Cawley well. He went into the boards hard last night. He has a fracture to the spine and it's going to require some surgery. So let's really wish him well. There's a good look at Kevin Weeks, who,
it's a fractured vertebrae, but there's no spinal damage.
Right.
No spinal cord damage.
No, I didn't mean that. I mean to the spine, which is the vertebrae in there. So I think it's the 5th vertebrae. I think it's what it is.
Dr. Davidson at work again.
Well, that's serious stuff.
Yeah,
wish him all the best.
3 on 2 for the Penguins, and it's got slowed down as Guillaume Lefebvre lost control of the puck. You had to look at Kevin Weeks on the bench. We were speaking with Rangers goaltending coach Benoit Allaire before the game, and he said Kevin Weeks has handled this latest period of time, couple of weeks without playing, like a true professional. Has worked hard in practice and is ready.
He just needs to have a good start. His previous few starts, the first 5 or 6 minutes, has been the biggest problem. He just has to relax and play goal like he can, and he'll be fine.
Right here,
if he plays.
3 minutes gone by in the third period. Long lead for Straka. He's slowed down, and Gonchar takes it back. Rangers lead is 2-1. Nice pass by Gonchar to Recchi. Back the other way, Armstrong. And the shot hits the post. So the Penguins have had a couple of posts in the game, as have the Rangers. Recchi taken out by Roosevelt. Good pressure by the Penguins.
The Penguins are working here. They can feel it. You can sense it.
Oh, big hit by Armstrong on Roosevelt. Gonchar at the point. And a tip. Saved by Lundqvist on a deflection out of midair by Recchi.
What a play that is. What a save. What a sensational save by Lundqvist. Beautiful pass down low. Roosevelt's asking, was that a penalty? I don't think so. He played the puck and took the shoulder into the chest, and his head whiplashed and hit the glass. He wasn't happy, but it was like a hard hit. And now watch this pass down by Gonchar. There's Recchi. And somehow Lundqvist got across and was able to find the puck. What a great save that was. Pittsburgh's picked up their game. The Rangers need to pick up their game.
Kasparaitis takes a hit, moves it out. Once again, Penguins physical. Trying to force turnovers in the Rangers zone.
Well, Philadelphia did that a little bit the other night.
Yep. 4 minutes gone by in the third. It's 2-1 Rangers. Steve Ruchin with a shorthanded goal. Michael Roosevelt with a power play goal. Puck was mishandled by Lundqvist. That pass comes through. Lundqvist wanted to move it, but the players were right in front of him. Then he lost control.
Yeah, the problem was it was Crosby. That's one player you don't want to give the puck to around your goal net.
Crosby moves it. It's tipped into the Rangers zone. Penguins change. Cody around the net. Rangers are changing. Kruka gets around Cairns. Has it. Cairns with him. Good play by Hossa. Then he lost control. Got a shot off, but it went wide on the backhand.
Pittsburgh has changed their line, Sam. They've taken Reed off that Crosby line. They had Ouellette there, so they're changing their lines in the third period, and it seems to have energized them a little bit. Reed is on this line here with Malone as a centerman.
Good hit along the boards by Jason Ward. A little over 5 minutes gone by in the third. Roosevelt, long pass, goes past Hossa. Gonchar tries to move it. Scuderi. Rangers keep it in. Good play by Ward. As he was heading for the bench for a change, he was able to keep the puck in deep. Penguins come the other way. Give it up to Roosevelt. Rob Scuderi. Roosevelt steps up to break it up. Guillaume Lefebvre moves in with a shot. Oh, went by. Lundqvist hit the post and stayed out. Penguins have come very, very close here. Lead for Straka. Scuderi trying to get back. Straka moves in, waits, holds, shoots. Glove save by Fleury.
It's like time stopped. A second time in the game, Fleury has robbed Straka up high with a catching glove. What a save. 2-on-1, and then Straka just stopped. And everything stopped. Except for the catching glove of Fleury. 2-on-1. The pass is taken away. He can't make the pass, so now he waits and waits and waits and looks no chance but to shoot. And Fleury waves that catching glove and makes his second great save off of Straka in this game up high on that catching glove side.
6 minutes gone by in the third. 2-1 Rangers.
This is that line that's got this all going for Pittsburgh. The Recchi line with Armstrong on it.
Holtzov on the other side. Dumped in by Moore. Moore, Ortmeyer, and Nieminen on for the Rangers. Gonchar against Moore. Ortmeyer to Moore with some room. Backhander saved by Fleury. Moore again. Picked up by Gonchar. Puck knocked aside out of the zone. Kasparaitis stepped into Armstrong. Tootin fires across to Ortmeyer. Pass intercepted by Armstrong. In deep. Crosby with a tough shot and a save made by Lundqvist. Crosby had just come off the bench. Kasparaitis lifts it out.
The Armstrong kid knows how to play the game, Sam. Junior hockey for Brent Sutter in Red Deer, Alberta.
Yeah.
You play junior for Brent Sutter, you learn how to play the game.
He's had a really active third period. Crosby swept out by Pody. Orpik comes back to get it. And it's whistled down for an icing. 6:12 gone by in the third. Make it 7:12 gone by.
Let's look at the Gulf in the net camera angle and view of these two shots. That's off the goalpost. Here's another one. A different shot. This one by Armstrong off the goalpost. As the goaltender will tell you, they were the outside of the goalpost. Doesn't much matter.
Right, he had the angle, right?
Those are close plays. Pittsburgh's played hard here in the third period.
Hung around. We said it before. The longer they hang around, the more dangerous they become. Scramble on. Ouellette shot it into the crowd. Lundqvist lost his stick. It's down to the right of him. That shot went wide. Rangers get out of the zone. Ruchinski moves in. Ruchinski looks toward the net. Pass blocked by Gonchar. Sikora's got it. Around to Ruchinski. Ruchin's in front. That shot deflected to the side of the net. Back behind the net. Ruchin digging for it, and the whistle stops play. 12:09 to go in the third period. 2-1, Rangers leading it.
Well, the coach for Pittsburgh was quoted as saying, "I'm anxious to see how they're going to react." He was talking about his own club, and they've reacted pretty strong here. The puck squirts out the near side as Sorobi can't get to it. It's down low. Lundqvist, all kinds of traffic, and there you see the puck squirt out the left side. And some pretty good action here.
It was wild. Penguins move in again. Colby Armstrong with Recchi and Koltsov. That shot missed wide. Recchi behind the net. Koltsov in front. The defenseman Ryan Whitney has moved in. Penguins out shooting the Rangers 6-2 here in the third. 24-21 for the game. And that stick clipped Malik. An errant stick, inadvertent penalty going to be called on Colby Armstrong. Didn't mean to do it, but he caught him.
He was working and working and working, and I think he went to lift the stick of Malik. As we take a look at the Panasonic digital replay, watch the stick of Armstrong right in there. He tried to lift the stick and missed and got Malik across the nose. There was no cut or anything, so it's only a 2-minute minor. There's a look at it. Thankfully, it didn't get near the eye. Panasonic, ideas for life.
Well, once again, Rangers have a chance to get a little bit of a cushion.
Yeah.
You take one more look at the penalty.
Pittsburgh's taking a lot of penalties in the offensive zone here.
Yeah.
Well, Armstrong was working. That was unfortunate for him. But you're responsible when you catch another player in the face.
High sticking at 8:18. 8th power play for the Rangers. 1 for 7 with 6 shots on goal. Nylander, Yager, and Straka, Tootin, and Roosevelt for the power play. Scuderi moves it. Endicott couldn't clear. Endicott with Lefebvre. Scuderi and Whitney. Here's Yager. Straka at the side of the net. Back to Yager. Roosevelt is in deep. Nylander to Yager off his skate, and the shot was high off the chest of Fleury. Roosevelt back to Nylander. One-timer Tootin, glove save. Fleury holds it.
Fleury's had a strong game. Hasn't had what you call a lot of work, as the Rangers have had 22 shots now, but he's been in good position. He's made some nice glove saves. Even the Yager shot here went off the skate blade of Yager to his stick. It was kind of just a flippy type shot, but Fleury was across and took the puck off the shoulder. You know, he did some work when he was younger with Benoit Allaire, the brother of Francois Allaire, the brother of the Rangers goalie coach Benoit.
Right.
And that's where Fleury learned how to play the butterfly in the province of Quebec during the younger years. He worked and worked, and he also said, you know what, he played forward to learn how to skate before he became a goaltender. Talking about Fleury.
Koltsov along the boards. Yager digging for it. Yager works it back to Tom Poti. Poti and Ruchinski at the points now. Yager pressured, works it across to Ruchinski. He's under pressure from Recchi. Ruchin behind the net. Now Yager. Sikora's in front. Here's Ruchinski. To Poti for the shot. Save. Fleury. Rebound missed. Scramble on score. Peter Sikora. It's a power play goal. And the Rangers lead 3-1. Too many penalties by the Penguins have hurt them. The Rangers finally take advantage. Full advantage.
It's a real good shot right here by Poti. Low and on net. Real good shot. Fleury was there. People went down, but Sikora stayed up high. See Sikora on the left side. He's going to circle and stay up high with Ruchin down low, and the puck does come to him twice. Oh, Ruchin will get an assist. He knocked the puck back to Sikora with a real nice little pass. Tricky little pass, and Sikora on his second shot able to finish. The Rangers have a 3-1 lead with under 10 minutes to go in the third.
First goal in the last 5 games for Peter Sikora, his 4th as a New York Ranger. 9:51, the time of the goal. 3 special teams goals for the Rangers. A shorthanded goal by Steve Ruchin in the first, a power play goal by Michael Roosevelt in the second, and a power play goal here in the third by Peter Sikora. With 9.5 minutes to go, the Rangers have a 3-1 lead. Michel Ouellette for Sorovi, but Malik stepped up. Malik, I think, has played a real solid game defensively tonight.
His pass work has been really good.
Sikora from Ruchin and Poti at 9:51. 11th goal of the season overall for Sikora. Ryan Malone playing it back. Ruchin had gone 8 games without a point, and comes up with a 2-point game tonight, a goal and an assist. Scuderi to Whitney. Up ahead, offside, Pittsburgh, 8:46 to go in the third. Rangers with a 3-1 lead.
We'll take a look at Sikora in front, the Rangers goal, when we get ready to watch Ruchin after this first shot's taken right here by Sikora. Now stop it right in there, guys. The puck is in here. Watch Ruchin read the play and flip it back to Sikora. There. What a nice play by Ruchin to know that Sikora was there, and the puck went between the arm and the body of Fleury.
I like when you direct from up here, John. Stop it right there. Stop. Show me that. Good job.
It's the only place in my life where somebody listens to me, Sam.
Rangers 2 for 8 on the power play in the game. First time in the last 14 games they've had more than one power play goal in the game. 8:15 to go in the third. Rangers with a 2-goal lead. Koltsov recovered by Yager. He gets hit by Armstrong. Armstrong hits everybody.
Yeah, people have to be aware on the ice. But Pittsburgh is they have a bunch of young kids, a bunch of rookies, and they're not going to just go away. They're going to continue to play hard. That's all part of their maturation.
And also, since Armstrong's a little frustrated and upset with himself for taking that penalty, as the Rangers were able to capitalize. Ortmeyer, taken away by Crosby, try to put it in front. That should have been a penalty, I think. Nieminen picked off Sorobi. Sorobi was cutting across going for the puck, but no call on the play. Moore able to clear the zone. 7:20 to go in the third as Orpik plays it to Cairns. And it's Moore. Cairns back to play it.
Well, Pittsburgh trouble killing penalties. They sent Talbot down the other day. He was a good penalty killer. The reason they sent him down is there's a deadline where you have to send players to the minors to have them available to play during the Olympic break. So he's so young that they want him to play, and he's gone to Wilkes-Barre, the American League, to play. He's a pretty good penalty killer.
So during the 2 weeks that the NHL is down, he'll be able to play at Wilkes-Barre in the American League. And tonight, 2 Rangers, as you may have seen in the pregame show, Al Montoya and Thomas Polk are playing in the American Hockey League All-Star game in Winnipeg for Planet USA. Good hit by LeClaire on Tootin. Rangers move the other way. Ruchinski for Sikora. Back to Ruchinski. Saved by Fleury.
Oh, they made something there. The little crisscross by both Ruchinski and Sikora.
Fleury covers up in the crease. Sikora went flying.
Yeah, he had a good shift. Real good shift. Jaromir Jagr's been bumped a bit in this game. He looks okay. He's had Corey Cross against him on a number of shifts. This was in the first period. He got bumped a little bit there. There he double teamed. Cross just leaned on him. There's another one where Orpik was there along with Koltsov, and there's Cross again. Nothing too hard, but the last one was maybe the hardest one. Right there, shoulder on shoulder. Good hit by Armstrong. That's a good hit.
Michael Roosevelt for the game. The Penguins have out-hit the Rangers. Under 6 minutes to go in the third. Rangers lead 3-1. Rangers right now are third in the league. A good hit by Lefebvre on Roosevelt. Rangers have the third best goals against average as a team in the league. They're just 1/100th of a point behind Calgary for second. Ottawa is clearly number 1. Calgary number 2 at 2.45 goals against. Rangers at 2.46.
Calgary at home tonight to Columbus, the Blue Jackets in Calgary, and I think Columbus is 7-3, I think, in the last 10.
Yeah, they're playing much better. That shot got through by Yager and a save by Fleury. Nylander skated in front trying to provide a screen.
Since Fedorov's been with Columbus, they've averaged at least 1 power play goal on average per game. He's played well, and he's helping Jaredov and Nash. What a line that is.
Nash's health, return to health, has really been a big factor.
And Jaredov has been good as the Rangers are going to be shorthanded.
Penalty on the Rangers.
That line, Sam. Jaredov and Fedorov and Nash. They're really good. The right in front of the net. Jason Ward on the back check. Got his stick tangled up with Koltsov, so Ward's in the box. This was a Rangers scoring chance before that. Straka on the puck. Yager down low. Quick shot. Rebound, but the Rangers couldn't get to it.
And here's an opportunity to Pittsburgh. With time growing short. Power play chance. They are 1 for 5 in the game on the power play. Good clear by Ortmeyer. Rangers have Ortmeyer and Moore with Pody and Strudwick.
Similar play last night in Atlanta with Buffalo visiting. And Buffalo took a penalty. It was going to be power play Atlanta. So Lindy Ruff called a stick check on Ilya Kovalchuk. And you know what? It was illegal again.
Right.
So Kovalchuk, instead of a power play, it was even up with manpower, and Kovalchuk in the box.
And not only that,
so double
but
whammy.
He got into the coach's Chateau Bow Wow, right, John?
Yeah, he didn't play, I don't think, the rest of the game.
And I think from what I was told, John, they read him the riot act today. No more illegal sticks.
No, he got away with one earlier in the season, they say, when they were going to check it, and it was a TV timeout. All of a sudden, the stick disappeared. So you got to be responsible. You can't do it.
There's Crosby along the boards. Pushes it ahead for Sorobi, and it's cleared. Gonchar had it taken away by Ruchinski. Ruchinski and Moore on with Roosevelt and Malik. And now the Rangers change. And that pass missed connection. Now the Penguins look like the way they looked in the game Saturday.
Ice the puck on the power play. 3:35 to go in the period and 37 seconds on the minor penalty.
Budweiser salutes America's designated drivers. Responsibility matters.
Crosby wanted to change, but he can't. The team iced the puck, so he's got to stay on the ice for the draw.
Tom Rennie was concerned about this game, knowing that Pittsburgh would be better than they played on Saturday. And they have been. And finally, the Rangers able to take advantage with power play goals in the second and third periods to take a 2-goal lead. 3:20 to go. Kasparaitis. Ryan Malone looking for it. Puck comes to Ryan Whitney. Whitney shot blocked by Ortmeyer, and he clears.
Real good play by Ortmeyer. Real good as the power play expires for the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Penguins 1 for 6 on the power play in the game. Under 3 minutes to go. Rob Scuderi toward the net. Save went off of Lundqvist. Another shot blocked. Straka with Ward in the middle. Yager to the right. Big collision. Armstrong and Ward. Anything physical, and there's a good chance Armstrong's involved. Leclerc got knocked down by Pody. Bouncing puck moved aside. Pody able to clear it out of the zone. Offside, Penguins. 2:23 to go in the third.
Take a look at Pittsburgh as the power play was expiring here. The left leg save, the shin pad save of Ortmeyer. Not only did he make the play there, he also shifted the puck out of the zone. Boom, there's Armstrong and Ward. Saying Armstrong to Ryan Hallwig of the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Yeah, you're right.
To take the body. And a good play by Jed Ortmeyer to move the puck out of the zone. 2:22 to go, 3-1 Rangers. And I'm looking forward, Sam, to tomorrow night's game on the island. It'll be a very important game.
Puck deflects up into the crowd.
Very important games as we inch towards the Olympic break.
Now the races are tight. The games are getting increasingly more important. I think we're going to see more and more intensity, especially after the Olympic break, when we go down to the stretch. Come back, start playing in March, and it'll be 6 weeks.
Well, I just think the Rangers have their schedule before the Olympics have the Islanders tomorrow in Philadelphia, Saturday late afternoon at 5 o'clock. Then they come home, have Ottawa Wednesday at home. That'll be some game. Then they have home and home with Toronto Friday, Saturday before the Olympic break. There's going to be some fun hockey played over the next number of days.
1:45. We will miss you in Philadelphia.
I hate to go to Colorado, but You'll have fun. Dave Maloney going to join you again? Yeah.
Dave Maloney will rejoin us. And Stemmer will be on the radio side. Richinski's shot is blocked by Orpik. 1.5 minutes to go. Final game between these two teams here at Madison Square Garden. Fleury goes to the bench. Penguins net is empty. Hard shot by Koltsov, and Lundqvist makes the save.
Good shot by Koltsov through the screen of the defender. And Fleury able to make the save. Lundqvist makes the save. Timeout has not been called by either club, so they can lean on that if they need to. There's the screen shot coming up. And a good save by Lundqvist as there's been a timeout called.
Pittsburgh calls it. Marc-Andre Fleury played a good game. 23 saves. Well, join the entire Rangers team for the Rangers annual casino night presented by Oppenheimer Funds on Tuesday, February 28th to benefit Rangers Cheering for Children and the Child Abuse Prevention Center. The evening is filled with games of chance, auctions, raffles, and prizes. Visit NewYorkRangers.com or call 212-465-6685 for tickets. A great night. All the Rangers will be there. They'll be dressed in tuxedos. They'll be playing the games with you. And it's really a fun evening for two terrific causes, Child Abuse Prevention Center and Cheering for Children.
That was assistant coach Mike Polino talking about the face-off alignment. The Rangers have had a very strong face-off game. A real good face-off game. So we'll see what they elect to do here as Steve Ruchin moves in to try to take the draw against Crosby. Crosby didn't play center early in the season.
Right.
And he's about 44% efficient in face-offs, and Ruchin wins it clean.
6 skaters on for Pittsburgh. Their net is empty. 1:18 to go as Gonchar winds it down to Crosby. Rangers take it away, get out of the zone.
That was Ruchin who took it away, and Ruchin goes off the ice now. He was out there specifically to take the draw, so he did his job.
And we're down to 1 minute remaining. Rangers leading 3-1. And a takeaway, more to the empty net, just wide.
He rushed it a little bit, had a little bit of time.
And a takeaway by Ortmeyer, and more again. Excuse me, that was Billy Niemanen in deep. Ouellette's got the puck. 30 seconds to go. Niemanen again, and he's pulled down. Penalty called on Ryan Whitney. Niemanen was a step past Whitney, would have been shooting to an empty net. Whitney reached out and pulled him down.
Niemanen made some good plays. Moore made some good plays. Ortmeyer made some good plays, and there you could see the arm of Whitney pulling Niemanen down to the ice. No question about that one. So 28.5 seconds to go. And it'll finish up as the Rangers power play. Yager gets a little time. Rangers is going to try to score one here.
That's right. 9th power play of the game. Whitney for holding at 19:31. Rangers 2 for 8. Rangers will go to 5-1-1 in the last 7 games. Pittsburgh will go to 1-12-1 in their last 14. Nice takeaway by Shane Endicott. Pass across, swept aside by Poti. 10 seconds to go as Straka moves across, looking for Nylander. It was tipped. 5 seconds to go. Yager hits the side of the net, and the Rangers have beaten the Penguins 3-1.
Watch Yager and Orpik here. Towards the end of the period, Orpik bumped into Yager, and Yager having a few words with him. Yager was actually taking it easy, Sam, in the last 30 seconds here, no question. And Orpik went and took a shot at him, and you can see it's drawn a little bit of attention here. Scudari having a few words here, and Yager barking right back at him.
Now Jason Strudwick comes in to make sure the numbers are okay and that Yager doesn't get involved in anything. And now the Rangers can complete their celebration. 5th win this season over the Penguins. 5-1-1. Henrik Lundqvist picks up his 22nd win of the season. The Rangers salute the crowd in victory. The Rangers on home ice 17-6-5 this season.
That gives the Rangers 30 wins on the season. Good round number. 53rd game of the season. Over on the right side is Yager there with the puck, and then he gets bumped by Orpik. And then he went back at him a little bit. as the period expired. The Penguins are probably unhappy that Jágr was on the ice with the last 30 seconds of power play time, but so what? There's the Orpik having all kinds of... Listen, Jágr's had a good season series against Pittsburgh. In fact, he's ripped them up. And he played well here again tonight.
With the win, the Rangers move 1 point ahead of the Buffalo Sabres into fourth place in the Eastern Conference, but the Sabres do have 3 games in hand. Michael Nylander gets the 3rd star of the game.
He had good legs all game long. Made some nice plays.
And almost scored the 2nd goal of the game, but Roosevelt stepped in front of him and swept it in.
Tonight's 2nd star from the Rangers with 24 saves.
Number 2 star, Henrik Lundqvist.
He just continues.
Yes. The rookie has another solid game. 24 saves. And the number 1 star with a goal and an assist. Short-handed goal. Excellent face-off game.
That's a good pick. That's a real good pick. He was flying. He scored the first goal short-handed. He won all his face-offs, or almost all of them. He was strong on the puck and had real good skating legs.
The Oppenheimer Team Contributor Award goes to Steve Ruchin. Oppenheimer funds the right way to invest. So the New York Rangers with a very important win, bouncing back from the overtime loss to Philadelphia. And you see the updated conference standings. The Flyers 2 points ahead of the Rangers will be in Buffalo tomorrow night. Buffalo with 3 games in hand, now 1 point behind the Rangers. And the Devils, who are leading end of 2 periods, 4-2 at home against Ottawa, are in the number 7 spot and challenging Tampa Bay. Tomorrow night, Rangers and the Islanders trying to make their move toward a playoff spot. MSG Sports Desk is coming up next with a complete wrap-up on the Rangers, a look at the Devils and Ottawa, and Fuch's pick from Detroit on the Super Bowl. Hope you'll stay tuned for that. We're coming back to Madison Square Garden in just a moment, where the Rangers have beaten the Penguins 3-1.